The night started with music, laughter, and the smell of barbecue drifting across my lakeside cabin. I'd invited some friends over to celebrate my promotion, and for once, I wanted to kick back without worrying about work. What I didn't realize was that the local HOA organization I wasn't even a part of was already plotting to ruin the night. Their president, Karen, claimed my cabin disturbed the peace and that unauthorized gatherings weren't allowed. Problem was, my cabin sat outside their jurisdiction. Still, Karen never cared about facts-only control. Around 8 p.m. Headlights appeared at the end of my long driveway. Karen and 2 board members marched up like they owned the place, waving clipboards and shouting over the music. "This party is illegal. You need to shut it down immediately," she shrieked, slapping a bogus fine notice on my gate.
I guess.
Exchanged amused looks, but I calmly told her, "Nice try. I'm not in your HOA. You have no authority here." It only enraged her more. Within minutes, Karen pulled out her phone and made a dramatic call to 911, screaming about a rowdy, dangerous gathering at my property. What she didn't know, and what made my friends laugh hysterically, was that many of my guests were actual 911 dispatchers. A couple of others, members of the local SWAT unit who had just gotten off shift and were enjoying burgers on my deck. So, when the police radio crackled, reporting a party emergency at my address, my friends already knew what was happening. The SWAT guys grinned, muttered, "Guess that's us," and strolled out to the driveway with their uniforms still in their trucks. Karen's face drained of color as 2 fully geared officers stepped forward, guests from my own party. "Ma'am, did you just file a false report?" one of them asked, folding his arms. Karen stuttered, pointing at me. He's the problem. They're disturbing the neighborhood." The officer shook his head. "This is private property outside. Your HOA's boundaries. Filing a false emergency report is a serious offense," and my dispatcher friends couldn't hold back their laughter. One of them even pulled out the recording of Karen's frantic call to 911 and replayed it on speaker. Karen's jaw dropped as her own voice echoed, sounding every bit as unhinged as she was. By the end of the night, Karen was sitting red-faced in the back of a cruiser, arrested for misuse of emergency services. My party went on until sunrise, with SWAT flipping burgers, dispatchers telling wild stories, and everyone raising a toast to the best busted party the HOA would never forget. Asterisk for more interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.